What's up, everyone? This is M80, and we are in the Infected. Alright, I am starting the stream just a little bit early. Got home from work just a little earlier. We're gonna get going. First thing we need to do is take care of our animals. Of course, we are... Let's see, we are kinda... midday or so, so we're gonna... get a bunch of food. Oh, we got a bunch of spoiled food. Oh, shoot. Nobody saw that. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that. Evening, Mike. Evening. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. We are trying, like I said, I want to try to go to some towns, make some moolah. So, and like I said, kind of got off work a little early, so starting out early. Okay, I need to do something with all this aluminum. Yeah, because where we're at, we are kind of behind on power. I think I'm going to leave those off for right now. That way I know for sure oil pump will stay running for me while I am going out and about. Won't drain all the electricity out. That's good. Good. Where did I leave a log or a plank stand? I even have a plank stand? No, I had some. Oh me, where did I leave stuff? Go over the edge and try not to fall down. Nope, not there. Okay, you know what? Oh, there they are. But you know what we're gonna do instead? Going to just throw them in the box. I know, that was purely by accident. I was not trying to do that and accidentally hit the wrong button. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. We'll pretend it didn't happen. And it was purely an accident. Oh shoot, I was gonna feed the animals. Alright. Can't get my head straight right now. Messed up that I ate a potato on accident. Okay, I did something before I started. Yeah. And of course. Something with all of that. We got a decent amount of gas. Let's go ahead and put that in the generator. Hopefully that should last us. Yeah. Except for the people who might hop on and watch it later, so. But like I said, we'll pretend that that did not happen. That was a mistake. Okay. Alright, we'll make our way over here. Yep. I'll just blame it on being wore out from work. That's what it was. It was just mistakes from being wore out from work. whatever I gotta tell myself to make myself feel that it's right, you know. Okay, we got some cobalt. Think I got any more? Oh yeah, I do. What am I thinking? I got shelves of iron. Not used to having shelves right now. We'll see if we can get a... Because I'm kind of waiting out for the morning before heading off to town. So it's kind of... Let me see. Right now we're about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so... Maybe we can get a little bit more power going, possibly. Yeah, I know, but it happened, so I'm not gonna deny it. It was an honest mistake, though. I was trying to click to move it and accidentally clicked the eat. I'm willing to own up to my mistakes. Alrighty. I do hope everybody's having an awesome day today. There we go. We might be able to get a few solar panels made, and I need to get some more batteries made. That would be really helpful too, to get that extra energy storage. I also need to get... We might be able to do that before we go loot running. Go ahead. That... What? Heavy. Let's get on over here. Yeah, I figure it's going to be a little while before everybody starts joining in, because, like I said, I did start early, so... But that just means extra infected time for everybody. Of course, hopefully it is sundering and everything outside right now, so hopefully that doesn't affect any. Only good thing is we've been needing the rain here, so I was happy to have it. Let's go ahead and get that going. And but yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to work on getting just a little bit more power. Might have it. Wrong battery. Even trying to click the wrong battery. Wow. All kinds of screwed up today. 5 electrical. Yeah, I really want to try to get enough money. I want to get the water wheel. I mean, we're going to need the water wheel. I should have just saved the money from the generator, but you know, here again, I've never done a playthrough that I've actually bought the generator that I can remember, so no, we don't. We don't need, you know, a good single heavy day of raining and we'll be good, you know. 2 or 3 days? No. All that. Take all that. I think I need lead. Need to make it up the stairs. Helps. What's up, Rye? Welcome. Started a little bit early on you today. Trying to catch you off guard, you know. Actually, no, just got home from work a little early, so decided, yeah, I'm gonna get going. Yeah, I did. It was an accident. I can say it was an honest accident. I did not mean to. I did not mean to eat that potato. I was trying to move it and accidentally gobbled it up. I guess I need some kind of punishment for doing that now, so y'all have to decide in the chat what kind of what fits the crime. There we go. Okay. That should get my lead. I've got one there. I don't think I've got any more. Nope. We are waiting on lead. Have those done. I think I got, yeah, I got the screws. There we go. I do wish that I could move that back a little bit more, but it's letting me. There's too much interference with the tree. That's just not right. I mean, I guess I could always, once I get everything up here, get all the batteries on there, I can cut down the tree and move it in where I want it after I get everything placed so it's actually sitting right. But have us an extra battery going. Get that done. We should be able to get quite a bit going before we head off to town. Morning. Here we go. Go ahead and need more iron. All right. There we go. I'm getting kind of excited. I should be having my first shipment of my sample merch coming in, being delivered tomorrow, so kind of excited about that. Getting my Luke Goblin shirt. Getting me a new coffee mug. And of course I had to get me a murder chickens. Oh. Yeah, like I said, in the future we're going to move that in more. But right now, until we get the shelf filled, I don't want to move it in. Oh. Got to lay off the shift button for a little while. Of course, I guess that's why everybody always tries to keep up with me. Because I like using the shift button a lot and going, going full steam. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Should have more power coming in. Still look over here. That should give us an ideal of sitting at. Alright, 4,000 power capacity. We got 4,400 in, with it being in the afternoon, so that's kind of late afternoon. It starts cutting down on the solar, so we're going to be relying a lot on batteries for a little while until we get that water wheel. But that's, like I said, that's the whole purpose of trying to get, of what I'm going to try to get today. Enough cash to start working on the water wheel. Okay. Let's see, okay, let's run over here. And he's done. That way Mike will have something to do while we're gone. I don't have any planks on me. Okay. Gonna run the rails down here. Because sure enough, I'll fall off if I don't. That's been kind of the going theme of the series, is constant falling. Right. So a few more. Alright, there's that. Don't know if I'm going to do the backside or not. I haven't quite decided that. I might make it a little bit wider through here. What I was kind of thinking, to do something like that. And of course we want, nope, wrong. Switched on the last minute on me. And do that number all the way down. And keep on screwing up. Just one of those days. I want to figure out, right here we're going to do ramp going up. Okay. Let's do delete that one, and there we go. And we can start putting logs into everything. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm throwing a lot of people off with starting early. There we go. Now we need planks for days. I also need to remember to grab all the stuff that I'm going to try to sell today, because once we'll probably make the stop out to the trader as well, which I'm probably going to try to hang on to several of the electrical and mechanical parts, at least make sure I can build some stuff, but we'll just have to see. I really need to see, did I unlock? I'm still debating on the cement mixer. I don't know. Do y'all think I should get that or just try to get the other one? Oh, nice. Nice, thank you. What does the mixer take to make? 4 electrical, 4 mechanical, a bunch of ingots. Of course, that one's a couple more pieces, but it's like, I think, 1,000 coin. So you go ahead and do one of them. That's what I'm kind of thinking, and then go ahead, start making a little bit of money with cement. Of course, I want to build the garage too. Alright, y'all talked me into it. Wasn't hard to persuade. Alright, there we go. And like I said, we got a little bit of time to kill until in the morning, once we're going to be going to the looting. So I'm thinking, what's up, Roman? Welcome, welcome. Thinking about trying to head, see, I don't think I've really headed this way. Thinking about doing that number. And to hit that town, that one. I might try to hit that town. We're going to hit as many as we can, try to do as quick as we can, grab everything that we can. That it is. That it definitely is, Mike. And it should pay for itself relatively quickly, too, getting it. Gonna come on up here a little bit more. I'm just trying to, yeah. Should be able to, yeah. Platform to get up here. Of course, I got a log in my hand, so I can't really jump. May have to put a staircase right there to get over to that side, but then we can have all this accessible. I think we need to do a ceiling right there. At least one coming into there. Yeah, I questioned that. I did. I was wondering about making a bunch of Kevlar. Yeah. So I may do that too. Because I think I've got a little bit. I need to make some of the armor though. I may make the armor and then see if I can make a bunch of Kevlar. So, go ahead. Put that there. I'm not worried about having a bunch of flooring up there. Just more work. I should have done the rounded one. Look better. Go. I've done this one. Not that one, the other one. Yeah, right there. That looks better. Kind of have those rounded corners and stuff like that. But yeah, I did question about that, but what is Kevlar though? Kevlar takes a bunch of oil, I think, if I remember right. No, just cloth. Yeah, cloth, plastic, and plant fiber. Okay. It's the plastic that I was thinking that was a little expensive making it. Let's see what I need real quick. Crafting. Yeah, I don't have a great deal of plastic. Cloth. Oh, we're a little heavy, but that's alright. We're just going right here to the bench. And let's see what we can do. I do want to get the boots made. Want to get the armor. That's a little expensive. And the leg armor. Okay, that's what I've got left. So now we go and... That is true. It is more expensive than concrete. The good thing, I mean, concrete per... Oh. Yes, it helps if I'm on the right workbench, doesn't it? What? I thought that's where you crafted it, on the loom. Am I not in the right thing? I must not have been. No. Oh, Bart. Oh my god. Yeah, I am on my A game. Tell it. Okay. It's just one. What was that again? I'm struggle bussing today. I apologize. Lost plastic, plant fiber. God. Okay. Holy cow, there it is. Amazing what you can do once you got the parts. Holy cow. And I grabbed way more stuff than what I needed. That's the only problem with Kevlar is the plastic to make it that I run it. So, but it does, I mean, it's $4.60 a piece. So a stack of that does very well. I just need a whole crap load of plastic, and I'm not willing to spend the oil at the moment. Because now I do have, of course, a bunch of cans, and we got a whole bunch. Actually, let's do all the tea. I'd rather have the coffee. Yeah, I'd much rather have the coffee. On the game and personally, you know. Now, I do have the gator skin, or the croc skin. That's 5 coins, but let's sell some of the the wiring. I imagine we'll be getting a lot more of that. That I'm gonna have a hard time selling. Any of that, I'll have a hard time. Okay. We really should have sought out this a little bit better. Okay. All right, let's load up the truck a little bit more. I like that little drop down. All right. Let's close the door and we learn the mixer. Let's do, it's under workbenches. What am I doing? Mixer, we'll put you right here. Need another junction box. We'll put over here. Play. Oh crap. Magical flying relay. I think we're gonna go. I was thinking about putting it outside like there, but I think silly. Okay. Go. All right. I mean, we do have the iron. Just go ahead and get it put in there. And we should have the screws, I think. And yeah, we got plenty of screws. We'll just grab that and that. There we go. Okay, that we're gonna need cobalt, copper, screws, copper, and iron. I know that I got more. Do I? Could have swore that I had more cobalt than that. Made up. I guess I'm wrong. Okay, well, good thing that I don't think that we need it, though. Okay. There we go. And grab some wire, get that wired up. And I mean, we'll now be able to worry about trying to get the garage built, so. 3, 4. Yeah, doing the crocodiles. I question that. Doing that. Because, I mean, the croc skins do give you 5 coin apiece. Just wind up with so much meat from that. Okay, there we go. At least it doesn't take a whole lot of power on that mixer, so that's definitely a plus on there. Let's see. Now, I did think about, too, there is something, I believe Raging Diesel was one that pointed this one out. Some of the foods give you like over $2 for each one. Like the potato pie, and all you need for the potato pie is some milk, veggie mix, which veggie mix gives you $1 per. We could make a bunch of veggie mix and get $1 per. That would, I mean, really, it's not a whole lot more than what you get for. Actually, you come out a lot better ahead making some veggie mixes and stuff like that. Try something. Of course, that takes up so much space, though. Let's just do the milk and eggs. We can do them. Got several in here. Do have a bunch of spoiled food that I need to get taken care of, though. Okay, we are 11:23. Yeah, I can kind of agree with you on that one. That would probably be a whole lot better to actually have a timer on those, because I mean, you throw them on the cart and boom, they're good indefinitely. Well, you know, that's not the way things work. I mean, really. So, yeah, I totally agree on that one, Roman. I like my survival games, but I do like them to be, you know, closer based to reality and stuff like that. I think it's a lot more fun if it's closer to how it would be kind of lifelike, you know. I about pulled that one in too. I about ate spoiled food. That would have been terrific right there. Good, and water. That off so we don't use a whole lot of that. Okay, anything else y'all can think of that I should try to take over? Let's see. I mean, bricks give you $1.40 per stack. I still think one of the best ones is the is the cement, as far as, especially whenever you get the large mixer and everything, then it's, you know, holy cow. Let me see how much those sell for. I had never looked at those, because I know they're actually rather expensive to make. That one sells for $1.40. That wouldn't be that bad, because cooked fish is only 6 cents. You don't have, like this one, the egg, you know, by the time that you get the egg and stuff like that in there, $3, that takes 2 eggs, and it takes some milk, so you're already at $3 there, plus the stew mix. So, I mean, if you made the stuff to make it costs more than what you would get with the ration. That's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't want to spend more to make the stuff than what you would make off of it. Those, that one's not bad, but you get a lot more if you use a can for coffee or tea. So it's kind of one of those that kind of you spend way more to make it than what you would get out of it, so that doesn't really make it worthwhile to try to do. But the fish rations, though, those might actually be worth trying to make some. It just, time-wise, I don't have the time to really deal with them. If I've got stuff already made, I might try to sell it, but I need to fix that. That's bothering the heck out of me. Right there. Showing some... Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was just... I had it turned a little bit, and it was just showing the edge, and it was driving me nuts. You know, that's the biggest thing with, like, you know, you take the Kevlar, you get $4.60 from it, but it only costs plastic, which you get like $1.50 a piece for that, and you know, it's plant fiber and bark chips, the rest of it. So I mean, it's a whole lot more economical. Animal hide? I'm not real sure, but there's one saying that I don't want to... I'm not really looking to get rid of a bunch of animal hide because I kind of want to, you know, once I start decorating out stuff, you go through animal hide fast. So if I start building, you know, the furniture, say I build my living room, you know, I make a couch or something like that, a chair, you're needing 4 animal hide, 8 there. A lot of stuff takes the animal hide. So it kind of, a little leather chair, of course, 2 animal hides, stuff like that. So it's kind of one of those things that they sell good, they sell for 3. Actually, I kind of wonder what the wool sells for. Wool's only $1. We might just have to go through and just loot a bunch of stuff. I might just have to sell a bunch of stuff that I really don't want to sell, like electrical and mechanical parts, because I'm going to need a lot. Okay, no attack. Good. Go ahead. Hit the bed. Because we're going to get up a little early. We need to get a decent amount of rest. That way we can get rolling in the morning. Okay, let's see. Slept a little bit late, but I was trying to make sure fatigue was a little bit up. Okay. Let's see, let's go ahead. We're gonna eat. Nice. Get a drink. That's what I was afraid of. Did happen. So. Stayed up too late. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, let's see what we can come up with. I do need to make sure my spear is sharpened. I probably need to grab stuff to make a new bow, too. I think I might be... My bow's about to break. Yeah. We're about halfway, so it'd be better just to bring... I mean, it just takes sticks and ropes, but the rope is kind of harder to make. So, 1, 3... Just bring that with us. Oh, that way we'll be good. Alright. Well, Mike, you hold down the place. Oh. Forgot about this stuff. Okay, we need to do something real fast, like with that. Oh, I think I gotta... Yeah. Good. Liver. Okay, well. Crap. Always something on there. Try to cook that. Actually, decently stacked. Okay, crap. That is not what I had planned at all. Okay. Well, unfortunately, going to get a little bit later start due to forgetting to empty out some of the truck. Let's see. That's going to save for 2 hours. That's not in-game hours. That's actually real life hours, so... Yes, I do. I really do. All you ever made and sold was cement? Yeah. I think that's honestly the better way to go. Let's see what... I don't have any eggs on me. Oops. Yeah, that was a big time oops. Oh, me. Like I said, I'm not... Can't get my head in the game today. It's kind of... got me all... Oh, wow. You didn't even finish cooking, really? Did in the back. Bacon's 2 hours. Okay, 1. Two. Max 1. Oh, come on. I gotta have one more melon. Really? Damn. Okay, well. Guess we're gonna let that grow. I'll take those eggs with me. Well, I can make one more. What am I doing? To craft. That is true. That is true. I might put that in there for him. I didn't even think about that. Let's give him some bacon and some chicken. Yeah, give him a nice... Good idea, Roman. Give him some... Everybody loves bacon. At least I love bacon. I don't know if everybody does. Some people don't. I do. Was what charged? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, great start. The looting. I knew that was going to happen. I kept on pressing my luck. Okay. Yeah, he does. I've actually forgot about that he actually does, so... Oh, me. Yeah, I am straight riding the struggle bus today. It's going this bad right now, I can just imagine. I'm kind of worried about getting into town. Holy crap. Okay. What? Oh, wow. Hey, come on now. Holy cow. Scatter stuff everywhere. Move, come on. Oh, really? Of course, half the eggs have already spoiled. Gonna deal with this once we get back. Not dealing with this now. We are gotta get out there. I can't remember who it was, but I can remember somebody feeding him meat. But I think they fed him the meat, and he actually preferred to eat the vegetables, though. So, I don't know. I'll just leave it in there. If he eats it, he eats it. If he doesn't, hopefully it'll be not spoiled by the time that I get back. I went on and took the liver with me, so that way hopefully I'll get the perk from it. But we just got to get going because we are running way behind, and things are kind of a disaster right now from what I was planning, so... Yeah, for some reason I was thinking that Raging Diesel had done that before. Actually put meat in there for him to eat and actually had him eat. I may be wrong on that one. Ooh, nice. Kevlar right off the bat. Like I said, a lot of these towns we're going to be going through fast. We're going to be looting and grabbing as quick as we can. So, we're going to come in, roll into town, just plow over everybody that we can. Anybody else? Any more takers? Alright, let's do this. Quick loot run. We gotta just really pay attention. Pay attention to where, sure that we don't have any Vambies sneak up on us. Okay. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think with Mike, he will eat it if that's his only choice, but he would rather eat the vegetables over that. I guess if you turn it to where... Yeah, that was pretty disastrous going right off the bat. Ooh, there's... See, can we hit him? Like I said, I'm kind of in... Oh, I overshot him way. Okay. There we go. And he got the lucky throw on me. Switch out. Of course, I want to get my arrow. Okay. Yeah, that sucked right there. Okay. There we go. We're finding a lot of coffee and tea again. Cool. And of course another tech note. Makes 3. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and learn that. Learn the fridge. And yeah, let's just go ahead and learn that. There should be another tech note here. And I mean, we should find all the tech this run through. What's the towns that I'm planning on going to? If I don't, I've definitely squirreled and overlooked stuff, so. Okay. Like I said, we're kind of on a quick loot run, so it's kind of going to be a fast snatch and grab. Let's get up on... I kind of like that method. I seen TBF do it, so kind of works pretty good. And that we're gonna... The only problem is you can only reach the top ones doing that method, but alright, let's go next house. Probably need to empty my food container. Go ahead. That. We are so close to another health point. We might be able to get to 100 for hopefully maybe longer than half an episode. Okay. I've been struggling big time. Ooh, there's the other tech. Alright, we're gonna do the lamps. We're gonna leave the gas technology last tech. Okay. Let me see something. What do we need? We need to save our 15 electrical parts from what we got. Okay. All right. Done got that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, why wouldn't my shield pull up? All right. We got another one. Hey, get your ass back here. Quit your running. You wanna act all big and bad, come at me with a baseball bat, you're gonna finish. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I do have regret on, like I said, getting the generator, but you know, typically I don't really buy it, so this was the first season that I've actually really bought the generator, so it just is what it is. More melon. Go ahead. Toss away that stuff. Egg right there. A little bit of Tetris. There we go. Oh, I want that liver. Not worried about the melon, but the liver, yes. Okay. Got one more building to check out. Put all that stuff in there. Got all. Probably come in there and just sell those eggs. I'm going to go ahead and pull forward just a little bit. Alright, there we go. There we go. And that town's done. Let's go to the next one. Next one shouldn't be too bad because it is just a tent, so and they're always piled up high there at the front of it, so yeah, my brakes are working aren't working worse than crap on the truck. Alright. There we go. Let's just... Like I said, I'm not worried about getting a bunch of kills with stuff. I'm worried about just getting through right now. This is definitely the fastest way to get through these. Okay. We should be pretty safe at this one right now, so. Yeah, it's gonna, yep, definitely. Definitely time to take it to the shop, yeah. I just gotta figure out where that's at. That's another thing that's not horrible bad to sell, is the water pipes. I mean, there again, you need a bunch of plastic to make them, but if we can get to where we're making a bunch of oil, then the plastic's not that bad to get. I don't think cost. I think it's just plastic and screws, if I remember right. Yeah, 2 plastic and, well, plastic sells for $1.50, so that's $3. So you would make 0.25, so a quarter on it. But hell, the screws might cost you that though, so it may not be worth it. But there they are. Yeah, you're gonna make a little bit on the pipes. Not a great deal, not a big money maker. I still have to say, this is, you know, strictly my opinion on it. Oh, but I think, all in all, concrete is king on making money. That's just what I really think. Especially if you can get the large mixer, have enough power to keep that thing running 24/7. I mean, you aren't gonna, you know, you're gonna make a killing off it. Of course, you gotta go and get all the money to be able to get it. There we go. That's it. Last tech note. All the tech has been found. That is awesome. See, those sell for really decent, but it's not having any kind of not finding them as like you used to. Not worth selling them though. I remember whenever the fishing bait was one that you could make a killing off of too, before you adjusted the price on it. Okay, that was a nice and fast town. I am gonna just struggle bus right here on that. Come on now. Yeah. Holy cow. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. I am just completely hung up on this tree. There we go. Yeah, that's the saying. The stone grinder, advanced mixer, and you got to have a good amount of clay extractors. That's another key. So we've got to get definitely cracking on making some of the clay extractors and making sure that they're pushing out good, stuff like that. See, this little town should be pretty quick. I know in the castle build, I looted this place quite a bit. It was a pretty easy little spot to go and loot. Okay. All right, cool. That one just completely disappeared. We'll take that as a win. I'm going for the water wheel. The water. I want to get that built and everything because I need lots of power. And that right now is your best power source. So but there again, not to say if I did, if I got enough to get the mixer, the advanced mixer, that we might change tactics a little bit, but I really want that water wheel. Because the good thing about the water wheel is it gets you that consistent power 24/7. So it kind of is well worth it. Guy over there wandering around. Hope that he just stays there. Got that. And another thing I'm doing is I'm trying to check all the towns and trying to find the four-wheeler too. It's 1,500 coin. Yep, that it is. We are going to see how close we can get to that. But like I said, that doesn't mean that if we wind up getting, say, 1,000 coin, that we won't just buy the advanced mixer instead. I mean, I get the advanced mixer, that's got, then getting that 1,500 coins not that big of an issue. As long as I can keep it running. But that's the only downfall with that is the actual keeping it running part. Alrighty. Let's see. Go ahead and grab these bodies. Kinda. Go. What? Had a glitch there for a minute. Oh me. Wow. Okay. I kind of wondered if it would actually hit a Vambie like I had the spear or not. Or if it would play like I did not have the spear. I kind of didn't really want to risk it and find out. All right. Yeah. Oh, you're walking behind the fence. Of course you are. Would you quit hiding, dude? Those guys' attack is crazy. Okay. Go ahead and use the health kit. Okay, we're gonna, according to attack. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's no surprise. Google is, you know. Oh shoot. Got a little boo-boo. Oh yeah. That's all right. Alrighty. And of course that's showing searched, and we got need to drop off food again. Oh yeah. I do that a lot whenever looking up stuff, is just use that. Okay, this is what you always got to watch out for, is where you... Okay. At least he hollered. whenever they don't howl that gets me. That will get me every time. Especially if I'm preoccupied with trying to put stuff in the truck or something. Not paying much attention. Yeah. I could turn around and sell that spoiled food, but there again, it takes up so much space in the truck, and we are kind of... with the amount of towns that we're trying to go through, I just don't want to take up that much space. I want to get it... Oh, yeah? Yeah, one thing with me, I've never tried to proclaim being a scholar or nothing like that, that's for sure. Graduated from a little country high school. Most of my high school I spent actually doing auto mechanics is what I spent most of my time doing. I guess that's why I went into the career that I did. Automotive field like I did. Alright. So we've got still no sign of the four-wheeler. Let's just keep on rolling. Okay. I was thinking that there was like a limit of 12. Because I know you start to put too many on, the truck starts doing some really, really messed up stuff. Or at least it used to. It's been a while since I've tested it, but one time I tried to put a bunch of boxes on there. Oh yeah. Well, I know with me, my auto mechanics teacher, he begged me to go to one of the automotive industry schools, because I always amazed him because I was able to do stuff a lot quicker than any ASC certified mechanic that he had been around or anything like that. So I just was, at the time, was too young and not ready to travel. I think at the time it was, major one was at Wyotech there in Wyoming, and just was not ready to travel that far from home. Now there's one down in Nashville. If it was around whenever I was younger like that, I probably would have gone to that one. That's what I thought, 12 boxes, but like I said, I know in the previous, which this was many, many updates ago, I had tried to put a lot more than just 12 on there, and I was actually having the truck where it was floating, and you couldn't drive it. It would just like float sideways and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So again, oh really? See if I can do this. And of course, miss the fucker. Damn. There we go. Get a little careless here, having to fight two of them. Okay. Oh, dude, he just... There we go. Okay, one more health kit. Where are you coming from, buddy? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this on. You were a beach bum? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of... Anymore, that's more of my look anymore. Long hair. Okay, let's see what we find good in here. And still no foiler, but craziness here. Okay. Fine. Okay, that's just single house there. Alright, let's see. 1036. So let's go ahead, pull up just a little bit. Map. Let's see, we got... That one has been checked. That one's been checked. That one's been checked. And that one's been checked. And now... Oh, would you quit doing that? I don't know why it does that sometimes. Okay, we've still got that town there, but I'm not going to try to do that at night. I think probably I'm just going to follow up here, head to the trader. Oh yeah, I would imagine. Okay. Yeah, it was. He wanted to be held. The wolf wanted to be held. Okay, let's run on up here. Ooh. Zigzag around. Yeah, I wondered that. I did. I'm not, you know, I was kind of, to that point of, I wonder if it could be at the lighthouse. That would be about right. Go through, do all these towns, and then it wind up being at the lighthouse being. Alright. We're gonna go through some of my old stomping grounds. This right here, for anybody that's kind of new and hasn't watched the earlier seasons, this is actually where I did my first build at, that cave right there. I did a tower over there, close to the cliffs right here. I did my western town in that area. Which I do have some pictures of that in the Discord of some of the earlier builds. Of course, there is videos on YouTube if you want to go check them out. Alright, I think we are gonna... Is it technically lootable? I mean, yeah, it does have loot there. It's got some gas and stuff like that. I just don't really think about it being a full-blown lootable place, because for so long it was the scarred area. I mean, see, we've already checked this. If I remember right, we've ran through this town too. I believe we've already looted this one up here over as you're heading up to the trader. Alright, it should be coming up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've looted this town, but it may have respawned by now. We might, it's a quick one to loot at least. Okay. Oh, there you are. Dang. Come on, aim with the spear. Yeah, I've already looted this. Okay. That car just hadn't got... That's weird. I thought that I looted this town. I just didn't mark it as already checked. Okay. I just forgot to grab that cart. Yes, definitely might. Be sure if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. Hit the bell for future notifications of future streams and future videos. And if you want to, hop on over to my merch store. Check out the M80 Gaming merch. I've been steadily adding new stuff in here and there. I've got multiple different coffee cups in there. I just added a new one in today. What is the essential coffee bean jar mug? Looks like, of course, most of your coffee jars in any survival game kind of created me a coffee bean jar coffee mug. Oh, I wondered if I could knock him off the fence. Is that a bear? Yeah, that's a bear. Okay. Yay. Okay. And of course, we are getting tired. We may have to make us up some coffee. We can do that real quick. Oop, what am I doing? Trying to do multiple ones. Up a bunch of coffee. Down a bit of coffee. Keep us going. I will, yep. I am gonna head over there. I'm not going to, of course, today, but that always freaks me out whenever they do that. We are jacked up on coffee right now. We are overweight. I forgot to unload. Oh, yeah? Dude, what is up with these Vambies today? Okay. Take all of this. Repair kits don't sell for a lot. Oh my god. Heard that bear and about crap myself. Really, dude? Really? I am too encumbered to deal with you right now. I kinda wish I could get out on the passenger side. And of course, way encumbered because I a lot of stuff on me. Oh, what's up? Get to those? No. I can get the wolf, but I can't get the rest of the stuff. What's up, trader lady? Move all. Move all. That. We are just gonna sell 40 of this stuff. Okay. Sell 557. Okay. Oh. 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 Hell. Okay, let's see what this guy has on him. Okay, we might sell that bacon too. Sell that stuff. But sell everything. Yeah. This is where my friend Raging Diesel, where he would say, "You need a cart." I agree. I need a cart. But we're just gonna slow walk it because it's not too far. But it is handy to have a cart right here by the trader to go in and out with. But okay, let's see. Well, I'm not gonna sell the ore. Okay, let's go. This. Ball, move all. Ball. What? Ball. Okay, we're at 6:09. Now we are getting ready to start making some coffee. Let's sell all that before... Oh, wow. Not bad, 165. Just gonna sell that because we don't have the camp for it. Well, we did. Sell that. Hang on to that stuff. Take all that. Everything there that I can. Grab any of that. Let's see, where are we at? 870. Make a little bit more coffee. Oop. Ball, move ball. Come on, move over there. Okay. Okay. Man, yeah, we are going to be pretty good ways away from getting the water wheel. You know what? We got a lot of those. Not gonna sell that. Well, no. Actually, let's put back coffee, just to make sure that we have it. Okay. What's up, little goat? You got Bill. Stuff. We are close. I mean, what do you think, chat? Should I go ahead and get the advanced mixer? Or should I hold out for the water mill? I'm gonna let y'all decide what time. Ooh, wow, it's early in the morning. Go on and just loot real quick. And let me know what you think. Because with this loot, I could get the advanced mixer. With the advanced mixer, of course, we're going to be struggling with power, though. You know, and if I hold off for the water mill, that's going to be mixer. That's 1 volt for the mixer. Let me know, everybody. Sell the food. Mixer. That's multiple for the mixer. Wait, I need to eat food. Good God, I'm running way out of stamina. Okay. It's looking like everybody's on board with a mixer. Okay, so let's do it. Get it? I might have to... I mean, I can always definitely start making wind turbines. So... Alright. Sell. Okay. Just sell those and there it is. Okay, we can get it. So let's do it. Let's get the mixer. I mean, that is going to help a lot on getting power. Or in the long run. Alright, we're just going to finish out this area. We might stock up what we get from here on out. Hey, more health kits. Nice. Yep, I hear you, Bear. That is true. I've got to finish out around on my solar deal anyways. I need to make... I think it's at least 1 more battery. So... Still got all that food that I did not... He can sell. Okay. I'm not that worried about that. No. Leave that. More worried about just going on and getting the parts and this. Okay, bear's moving away. Did I already get you? No, I did not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head back to the base because my fatigue is getting kind of crappy. Go ahead. But we got $12. Woohoo! We are super rich now. Yep, we're just gonna throw all this stuff in there. Okay, I got Holy crap, I still got a lot of food to sell too. Yeah, you were right, Mike. Sell food. I didn't even look at that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I forgot about all the eggs. I definitely need to sell those out. Who knows? Maybe we can get enough for one of the type decorations or something. The extra furniture we pulled an all-nighter out looting. See, I don't think that we're gonna have enough. $38. Oh yeah, I've finished out the tech points. Tech is all gotten. No more worry about tech. Excuse me, sir. Don't be doing that. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta be heading back to the base so I can try to get this mixer made. You know, now I'm kinda kicking myself for wasting the materials on the one mixer, but it just is what it is. I bet you nothing is running right now back at the base. We've been gone way too long. Yeah, that is true. It'd be nice if you could. Alright, well. Yeah, we are kind of in rough shape, so. It is getting late in the evening for me. So. We're going to run back to base. We're going to see if we can't build that mixer, though. I should have really stopped and got him, but I didn't. Yeah, it would be cool if you could sell the animals. That'd be alright. Okay. Like we're about an eighth a tank of gas too. We're getting a little low on gas. I love how the truck has the gas gauge for you. Go ahead and just... See, I did, at first I thought about just coming through here and just completely looting in here. But we've looted here so much, maybe next time we go through, we'll run through town, do the town run. Oh, I know he doesn't attack whenever you're inside. That's the good part about running into them whenever they're already inside, is you don't have to worry about them attacking. Oh God. There we go. Thought that I done got stuck on the front gate. Okay. Let's see. Take some coffee. Don't put us too heavy. Ah, that's not that bad. There we go. We're good. Alright, well. We'll just Put that down. Because why not? And we need 30 iron for that. I wish that you could break that down and actually get some of the materials back. To put my... There we go. All the mechanical and electrical parts are in there. Okay. All y'all away. At least we've got a decent amount there. I forgot to bring that Kevlar. And all that. Good God. Where the hell is my head at? Okay, well. Let's go get us some food, because my dude is, like, making all kinds of noises. Go. That. Raft. All the coffee. It look like me in the any morning, just a whole pot of coffee gone like that. Okay. Heads. Of course, it's going to put all of it in. I not think that it would. Big. Okay. There we go. We pulled the all-nighter. We are good to go. See, we've only got a little bit of iron. All of that and... Okay. I think we can get this made real quick. And we are going to be making money. See, do I have... Yeah. Let's call you. You up. Call you up. I knew it. I should have grabbed that sand. Well, no, I can't put it in the mixer yet. I need to remember that I got to start saving sand. We got to get the stone grinders up going. But let's go ahead and take this back. Regretting it like I did the last time I did that. Go and all you. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Take all. I want to leave that rope in there for right now. Yeah, we can leave that stuff in there. Okay. Actually, that's where I'm thinking about doing the garage up here. So I was actually thinking of like some kind of rampway up to drive up here with the garage up here. Is what I was kind of thinking. So yeah. I agree. I think I should. Of course, this, I'm planning on cementing this all in. I want this all to be cement. All of the tree houses, of course, they're going to stay wood. But yeah, that's kind of what I was definitely already had somewhat in plan. To do something like that. Especially now that we are fortifying up the base like I am. So, doing the walls and everything, I really thought about definitely doing that. Screws. Kinda should have left those repair kits over here at Mike's. Of course, my health is looking pretty good, or pretty bad right now, but what? Let's just use one of the little ones. We got it. I can go and divide those up some. We don't need all of those on us. Let's split half. 3, and of course I wound up doing that again. That's a bad thing if you have the bandages in there with some medical and you hit the drop off. Okay, let's go. We need 3 more. I didn't figure that it would take too long to get that built. So there's that mixer. That is awesome. Okay, let's get... Let me see if I've got anything. Yeah, we gotta do some stone work real quick. Get some stones going. Alright, these should be... Oh yeah, I've got to switch them back over to stones. I forgot I changed those. We are going to have to put Mike on stones. I did the silly thing of... Got to switch them back over to stones, thinking I had plenty. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead. Yeah. Let's take all these real quick. Okay. I also got to figure out about doing my wood shop area, 'cause I definitely need to get that. I need a place to constantly have planks. Not yet, no. No, not yet. I haven't. Because right now I'm not 100% sure which ones I want to keep. Because right now most of the ones that I do want to keep, I've already got marked. So, I can put that. See something. This is what I've got in mind. Need to middle. All right. I think it can go over just a little bit, so I think it's going to be there. That one. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I got to have it attached there. May clip into there, so I may have to come out just a bit. Okay, let's try. How far back can I? Let's see. That up there. Move that one. No. Don't know if this will line up right. This is a big question. Not thinking that it's going to, but we're gonna see. Oh, it might. Four planks. Oop. Not there. Right now, I just don't feel like moving everything all down where this is. Just kind of the experiment right here. And it's not going to let me. That one's out just a hair bit more than the other. Okay, this may not work. I may have just made a giant mess of this. So. Okay. Just move everything out. Okay. Got kind of a vision of what I want. Is getting it just right. Whether it'll look right once I get it done. So. Right? See, that's the problem. I can't back far. Back too far, and I can't get that other one to link up right. Try that. There we go. Copper, I can put that there. They're all iron. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be off a little bit. See. I need to shift it over just a little bit. Shoot. That's the bad thing is you can't really tell what it's going to look like until you get it all laid out type deal. And if it doesn't work, stuck with trying to get it right. Okay. You want to kind of hit that far. Try that. Just lay out all the bottom ones. See if that gets us where we're odd. Fuck. Where we're trying to go. That goes too far over now. Okay, so we want to split the difference. You go about right there. Of course, these are not going to be where these go. This is going to be around the forges. Is going to be primarily iron, so there we go. That's got it. We go there. We can move you. That's going to kind of leave a window for the forges. We need to build what, 4 more of those right now? 4. Okay. The 40 nails. And a crap load of planks to get what we're... So that way we can kind of start to look at what the ingot wall that I've got imagined up is going to look like. And see if we like it or not. All right. And put you up here. Put you up here. Move you. You. See, and I can go higher too. What I'm kind of thinking. Keep on wanting to run inside for the sawmill. Okay, hopefully that should be enough to knock out. It's going to be close. Okay. And we will move that one there. Put our anvil in between the two. Okay. That copper there. Okay. Let's see. Kind of put you right there. Well, hopefully I won't have to take it a whole lot. Because hopefully where I've got it, I can put the electric forges in there. I'm kind of hoping. I mean, there is still, you know... I don't know. I'll have to make sure on that. But I was thinking about that too, Roman, on that. But... I still like the looks of it, though. I kind of like that little cubby with it. It's still not quite centered, though. Or maybe it's just the angle that I'm looking at it, but it still looks a little bit off, but still not too bad. Doesn't help that the anvil is not quite centered. There we go. I don't know. I like it. Let me know what you think. Alright, I think that's going to do it for tonight. So be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. And thank you, Mike and Raichi, for moderating for me as always. And I do appreciate everybody tuning in and enjoying the Wednesday night with me. We will see everybody on the next one.